Sup guys, how you doing? So today I still want to do a little recap on my tier list video and kind of give you guys some insight on how much I spent because people were asking how much they thought it was, stuff like that. A lot of people were thinking it was around 5K, whatnot. I had no idea honestly how much all this stuff was, but I was like, I don't know, kind of tally it up and see what's up with it. That way you guys kind of know too. But yeah, I kind of did a little bit of a take and knocked these over, to give her something to clean. But I noticed the video was like sideways, so I'll do it again without having to reorganize all that. Okay, so yeah, these are the stacks and stuff. That's the miscellaneous stuff, and that's like pseudo and singles. I did some chicken scratch here so I could come up with my numbers. These right here I didn't pay for, so I didn't include those, and I was super modest with the prices on all this. So these opias I got for maybe a tad over 20, but I just called them 20. And like some of these I just called, or all of them I just called 20, even though some of these I paid, a good amount over 20. Like these right here I paid, that $34.99 or more with tax and stuff, but that was around the time they came out, which I'm kind of sad that I paid that. But at the time I didn't really know. You live and learn. Yeah, some people need to learn to live and let live, if you know what I mean. But yeah, these $49.99 after tax is like 53. So if it's stuff like that I know how much I paid, then I was straight up with it. If not, I was pretty modest about the prices when I was doing this tally. These right here, I paid around 25 bucks each for, but when I first ran across these, it was at a different gas station type ordeal, and they were taxing like 37 something, and I probably got about half of them for 37 something, honestly. And then once I found them at another place for 25, obviously I was jumping to those and not paying the 37. But I went ahead and called those 25 anyway. Like I said, being modest. Okay, so basically the Eat Perks bottles, there's 34 of them at 25 a piece. That's 850 bucks for the perks alone. The Straight Heat 80s bottles, 95 of them, 53 a piece. 5,035 bucks for the Straight Heat 80 bottles alone. 7 stacks bottles right here, I put around 65 bucks for them. Even though these 80 apple pies are probably more, but that's 260 bucks for those 7 stacks bottles. Limitless bottles, $45.99 before tax. Went ahead and just called it 46. The 4-count packs like opias, the big stacks. I did the big stacks and the little ones different. So the big stacks are 75 packs per like band, more or less. So those right there are 600 because there's 8 stacks. So 600 at $20 per pack is $12,000. And I forgot about that one in the box. So that's an extra 1,500, so it's 13,500 for those. And the smaller stacks are around 45 packs per stack. 45 times 20 per pack, that's $900. 7 tabs, I got 17 packs of these. Called in 18 per pack. So 17 times 18 is $306. Kratom Culture bottles were around 45 each. So it's 90 bucks. The Pure on Black singles, those over there, I got 98 of those. Call that like around 7 per pack, so 686. The Lucid Raw Powder is around 45. The Lucid 10 count bottle The Supreme, that's around 30 bucks. 7 pure singles, $7.99. We could just call that 8. That's 216. Cause I got 27 packs there. And the straight heat 3 count in the 7.0 alone, there's 89 packs. So $20 per pack or unit. That's $1,780. And then the pseudo ones over there, I got 33 of them at $20 a piece. That's $660. The Seta box right there, that was around 45 bucks, I believe. The Opia 60s, I got 3 of those, around 30 a pack, so that's $90. I got a decent deal on them. The random miscellaneous packs, there's at least 60 there. I just put around $20 per pack. You know, it's probably more, but around 20 per pack. 60 packs, that's $1,200. The 7 Oxy brand, which are these. There's 8 packs of those, $20 per pack. There's $160. Crazy 100s. These right here, there's 42 of those packs. So $20 per pack on those is $840. And then when you add everything up together, each one of those numbers I came up with, that's $26,798. So around $27K. Like I said, I was being kind of modest on the prices, but besides the ones I knew were for sure set in stone, otherwise I just kind of round down a good bit. But yeah, so now we kind of know. Kid's got candle wax up there on that ledge. But yeah, now we kind of know what's up with it and how much I spent on all this stuff. You know, elevation. Yeah, y'all stay blessed, less stress. You already know. Give her something else to clean up.